Hello, free spirits. Welcome to the free masterclass. My name is Kelly McGregor. We don't actually have anyone live with us this evening, so I'm hoping that this recording works because I did offer to send it to you if you couldn't make it to the live. So here goes. I also have a bit of an offer that I'll present to you at the end of, it'll be a much shorter and quicker presentation because it's just me, and I'll be just telling you briefly what the Heart and Soul sessions entail and why I created them. So we won't be too long this evening, but I do have a special offer for those of you who have enrolled in joining us for the free masterclass. And I'll tell you about that a bit later on. But first of all, just a little bit about myself. So there's two of you on the email list that I haven't met before. So, and there's also another lady, or there's a couple of people who actually do know me. So just quickly, I'm a clinical exercise physiologist, and when I finished, went mature age, back to university, followed my passion for physical activity, and because I've always loved exercise and I understand how important it is. So I went back to university at the age of 36 and then ended up working for the university doing part of the research team as a clinical exercise physiologist with Huntington's disease research, and also with the Exercise Medicine Research Institute, and then also working with them with, well, it was really any condition actually. So it was a lot of cancer research, but it also entailed working with cardiac rehabilitation, musculoskeletal, neurological, anything and everything. So, but I did do a lot of work with them for Genesis Oncology Clinic as well in Joondalup and Wembley, and also Southern Plus down in East Fremantle at the aged care facility down there with dementia and Alzheimer's. So I had a lot of clinical experience, and then also personally, my husband has multiple sclerosis. So I've been on a bit of a mission as far as how can we help ourselves in the healing process. So spent a lot of time and energy researching and also my own healing journey, but realised it was much more than just a physical body that we're trying to heal here. So we have to look at things holistically. So that's why I deal more of a holistic approach when it comes to healing. So I have my own online course, and I've also run some courses online as well. I'll probably be running another one soon. And I also do face-to-face and one-on-one sessions with people. And that can involve exercise prescription as part of your rehabilitation. So you can still claim on Medicare or private health insurance. You can get your referrals from your GPs. Otherwise, I've decided to start these heart and soul healing sessions because this is where the true healing lies, and I just couldn't ignore it any longer. And the work that I'm learning to do and getting involved in with working with spirit and my own spiritual journey has been very profound in my own awakening and how we exist on this earth. So I wanted to share it with people. So hence why I started these sessions. So I thought I would just read a little bit to you about the actual private one-on-one sessions that I do with people for the heart and soul healing. So I'll just read you what I wrote about this. So, is your gut telling you that it's possible to heal yourself? You know that it's going to require delving deeper within yourself to get to the source of the issue, but have no idea how or where to start. I'm holding out my hand as an invitation to be your guide on this journey within. All you need to do is reach out and grab it. This is an opportunity to go deeper than you ever have before, using heart medicine, a sacred mediation and connection between your heart and soul. The one-to-one private and confidential sessions can be completed online via online video conferencing or at Free Spirit headquarters here in Trigg, Western Australia. A sacred union between you, me and spirit. Together we awaken your heart consciousness to align with your true self. Through heartfelt discussion and exploration, we uncover and clear emotional blocks. We discover the impact our emotions have on our physical health, body and life. Balancing your heart chakra, the powerhouse of the human energy system. I guide you through a channeling and meditation practice to connect with the healing power of your heart and soul. You are guided into a deep state of relaxation where you are able to have a conversation with your divine intelligence or higher self. This is where your intuition or gut feelings come from. This is your inner guidance system. We arrive at this space by focusing on your breath, feelings, and sensations in your body. Here you can observe and receive messages through the body, experiencing a deep sense of knowing. Emotions may arise and be released. This practice brings you into the present moment of your truth and gives you the guidance needed to heal. Here you have the opportunity to meet and interact with your soul and spirit guides. You'll learn how to tune in, listen, and trust your inner guidance. This is a beautiful and powerful healing experience. We discover your sacred truth through the divine power of love. Through self-examination and conversation, you receive clear guidance on your ability to heal yourself and others. Develop an understanding of your divine emotional intelligence system through awareness and recognition of your triggers so you can respond rather than react. If you've always wanted to learn how to receive your inner guidance and connect to your spirit guide, let me teach you how. My specific practice is compassionate self-inquiry, organic in-depth conversation, meditation, channeling your higher self and spirit team, mind-body connection, emotional intelligence, sound and colour therapy. This session is a gift to yourself. It empowers you to transform and heal your body by trusting your heart and intuition to create the life you desire. So we focus on 4 key areas. So number 1 is compassionate self-inquiry to reveal our true feelings and experiences. Number 2, embodiment practices to use the unique sensations of our body as a tool to develop awareness, stay present, self-regulate, feel whole, find balance, feel connected, know ourselves, love ourselves, and be empowered. Number 3, the heart chakra clearing and activation to open the heart energy center using sound healing, movement, color therapy, meditation, and crystal bowl healing to re-establish harmony within the body-mind system. Number 4 is verbal channeling to receive clear guidance from spirit and guides. You have all the answers you need within, reconnecting you to your authentic self by trusting your natural inner guidance through your heart, soul, and spirit. Pure magical healing. So clients that I've worked with previously report receiving clarity on what you really want and how to get it, the confidence to take aligned action, a healthy body full of vitality, a reconnection to who you really are, your true self, a sense of freedom and aliveness, empowerment to live a life filled with passion and purpose, physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional well-being, healthy, loving relationships with yourself and others, connection to your own inner wisdom and guidance system. Empower yourself and life with heart and soul healing. So, each session lasts for 90 minutes. And yeah, that's all I need to say about that. Okay, so I didn't really explain why I started Free Spirit, because I was working in a clinical setting and I realised that to practice the way that I wanted to practice and to be able to help people in the only way that I knew how, there was something missing in that clinical setting. So as I learnt more and I understood that I had to do it my way, then I had to start my own business. So that's how I came about Free Spirit Health and Wellbeing. So we did have a clinic based from home at our last residential property that we were in. However, we've sold that, and at the moment, most of the bookings are online, but I can do these heart and soul sessions based in Trig as well. So, yeah, it just has given me, having my own business, the freedom to work in this way and really to not be constrained by report writing or the strict protocols and code of conduct that we have as working in the clinical setting. So we can really allow the relationship to form naturally and organically and tailored to each individual and what they really need. And sometimes that may not be just physical exercise as part of their healing. Okay. And it did start out that way of being, you know, purely an exercise physiology session, and then it's sort of expanded over time and evolved over time. So something that I really noticed when I was working with people, that there was a disconnect in the heart chakra. So I just want to read you something and just let me know if this resonates, because a lot of the people that tend to come to me for these sessions, they tend to be feeling this way. So just listen in for a moment. Are you feeling blocked, unenthusiastic, uninspired, flat, depressed, heavy-hearted, bored, stressed, thinking that life's too hard and you can't be bothered dealing with it, feeling closed-hearted, wounded, rejected, hardened, cold, giving up on love because you feel that you're undeserving, frequent self-criticism and put-downs which make you feel worthless, angry and bitter, waiting until things come to the boil to let your feelings out, taking on too much responsibility and then feeling stressed and anxious, giving too much of yourself and pushing yourself further than you can handle, not listening to your heart, feeling unfulfilled, disappointed and lonely, a deep-seated fear of being hurt or having your heart broken, can also experience envy or jealousy of others' success. So I just wanted to read you that because it's just something that, especially when people come to me for these sessions, it just seems to be something in common that people are feeling. So then I would normally take people into a guided meditation session where we can use some color therapy, and we're really tapping into the heart space. So the heart space it's like the portal. It's the key to access to your higher self, and also working with spirit as well. So it's important to, first of all, acknowledge where we're at the beginning of the session and how you're feeling. And we do this through conversation, and try to identify where those feelings are coming from. So we're getting really familiar with talking about our feelings, because we're in society, in general, we are taught to inquire and be concerned about everybody else's feelings and less concerned with our own. And very rarely do we check in and ask ourselves how we're feeling. So that's something that we definitely start off the session with. And it just helps to identify where we might be out of alignment. Now, when I say alignment, that means how we are out of alignment with our soul, our higher self, our true self, our true nature. You can call it whatever you like, but I believe that we are souls having a human experience here on earth, and we have the ability to align with that soul, that higher self. And when we do that, then we can find inner peace and happiness and love and joy. So all the good things in life. So we want to make sure that we're aligned with that higher aspect of ourselves. So on that, aligning with our, also aligning our heart chakra. So as I said before, it's the powerhouse of the human energy system, and it sits here where the heart sits in the middle of the chest. It's our fourth chakra, and it mediates between our body, our physical body, and spirit, and it determines our health. So no wonder I was so drawn to this heart chakra. So our health, our strength, and also our balance. Yeah. So when we're feeling a bit off balance, off kilter, then we need to address the heart chakra. So it is the divine power, which is love. We're working with love, the emotional energy of love. It's the central power point and true motivator of your body, mind, and spirit. Okay, so let's have a look. So if you were here live, I probably would have taken you on a meditation journey. I probably won't do that at the moment because I'm just talking to myself here and recording this. And if you decide that these sessions might suit you, then I can certainly I will be taking you on that meditation journey. So just to let you know, we'll just be closing down the eyes, and we can do this online as well. You don't have to be face to face. We're just going to be doing a visualization activity. We're going to be using our hands to connect with the heart. We're going to be talking to divine intelligence, and I'll guide you along the whole way. We're going to use color to clear that heart chakra. I have recently learned how to use crystal singing bowls. So I also use the heart chakra singing bowl. And that just clears we're all vibrational beings, and that crystal singing bowl gives off a beautiful heart chakra vibration, and it just helps to realign that vibration. we tell the heart what we want to bring in. We thank the heart for all that it does for us. It keeps us alive. It works for us endlessly, day in, day out. So we give gratitude. It's a beautiful meditation, and yeah, I look forward to taking you on that journey if you decide to sign up for the sessions. We also take you on a bit of an embodiment journey to connect with your spirit guides. So this is just a matter of, again, closing down the eyes. We're using our imagination. I take you on a journey, and we start to bring in, using our senses, we can sense who might be around us. What are we feeling? And it might be loved ones that have left the physical realm and want to give you messages. So our spirit guides are continually giving us messages, day in, day out. They have your back. They are there guiding you the whole way. And we have the ability to access this beautiful guidance and information from our spirit guides, but we don't necessarily know or understand, or maybe we do see the signs and we just ignore it because we think we know better. And sorry, that's my phone going off. So I take you on a journey to meet those spirit guides and to receive any messages from them. And it's such a beautiful experience, and what a gift it is to be able to have that contact, especially with loved ones. It can also be ascended masters, it can be angels, guardian angels, angelic beings. There's so many different guides out there. I'll just share with you that my magic pop comes through. So my grandfather, who passed over about 20 years ago, he comes through for me, and we have conversations all the time. And his name is Magic Pop because he was a magician here in real life. Well, he was to us grandchildren and any kids that were around. He had a magic box full of tricks, and he would entertain us. And yeah, he just had such an amazing imagination and so many gifts to share while he was here. So I feel honoured that he is one of my spirit guides, and I connect with him whenever I can. And sometimes, you know, I can smell his pipe that he used to smoke, and his hugs, and he used to scratch my back whenever he'd hug me, and just this beautiful scratch on the back. I can feel it and I can connect with it, and he gives me messages and just makes me feel so safe and loved and guided. I know that he's watching out for me. So yeah, I feel very honoured that I have been given this gift, and I would love to be able to help you connecting with your loved ones. And I also have an American Indian woman that comes through. She is a shamanic healer, and she is also a guide of mine. So yeah, I love this part of my work, and I would love to help you guide you into being able to do this for yourself. So once you've done it a few times, then you'll know how to, we can even record it, and then that way you can play it over just to help you get to that space again. Okay, so that's briefly what we go into during the sessions. So I would have done some question and answer time, and I would have taken you on a bit of a journey as well, excuse me, as far as what we do during a session. So we also do a bit of breath work. So I was going to do some breath work with you. So I might just do a couple of those little exercises now. So I used to use this one a lot in the clinical setting, and it would be if people had white coat syndrome, so they were only allowed to exercise if their blood pressure was below a certain rate. And quite often if they had white coat syndrome, their blood pressure would go up and then they couldn't exercise. So to lower their blood pressure within a couple of minutes, I would use this exercise. So if we have one hand on our heart and one hand on our belly, all I want you to do is a nice big inhalation and then a nice big deep exhalation. So I want you to have the exhalation a little bit longer than your inhalation. Okay, I'm just going to make sure this is still recording. Yes, it is. Okay, so I want you to feel your chest and your belly rise on the inhalation and just allow it to fold naturally on the exhalation. Okay, and I also want you to be in a state of gratitude. So if you're ever feeling anxious, nervous, stressed, and you can feel your heart literally beating out of your chest, this is also really good if you're having a panic attack. So having a hand on your heart and one on your belly. So just taking a nice big deep breath in for me. And exhale. So as we inhale through the nose and then exhale through the mouth. Yeah. So inhale for 3 seconds. And exhale for 4. Good. Keep going. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Keep going. Good. Keep going with that breath work. And now try being in a state of gratitude while you're doing it. What are you grateful for? Who are you grateful for? Is it your family? Is it your health? Is it the roof over your head? Just feeling into that heart space with deep gratitude. Beautiful. Let's do one more. Beautiful. So doing that only for a couple of minutes will dramatically bring down your blood pressure and your heart rate. Yeah. Another breathwork exercise that we use in yoga is nostril breathing. So if we use our thumb to block off one nostril, and our forefinger here will swap over, we're going to do alternate nostril breathing. Okay, so blocking off one nostril, we're going to inhale through this nostril. Good. Block and exhale. Good. Inhale. Block. Exhale. Good. See if you can join in now with me. So blocking off one nostril, inhale, block, exhale, 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 inhale, block, exhale. Beautiful. So that's an easy one that we can use anywhere, anytime. It just slows the whole nervous system down. It calms it down. So we could even use that breath work just to get you into a relaxed state to then do an embodiment exercise. When we do the embodiment exercise, we really tap into our senses. So we tend to think the communication might come as it might do. It's different for everybody, and different people have different abilities. So it might be a vision, it might be something you hear, it might be, most commonly people think it's their imagination, but it's okay if it is your imagination. It's still a form of communication. So we can smell, we can taste. You might be able to taste something that they used to make for you, their favourite recipe, or something that they used to drink, like my grandfather's pipe. I could smell the tobacco burning when he was coming through. You can feel things. I definitely feel things. So I sense a lot of energy, and I can feel their presence, and I have a deep knowing and understanding that they're with me. And then the messages come through which seem like to be thoughts, but they're not my own thoughts. It's a way of them communicating. It's this deep sense of knowing. They can also communicate to you through signs. So they might leave you things like feathers, or for me it's butterflies. So I get a lot of butterflies and dragonflies, and it's not just because there's a lot out there at the moment, or it's springtime, or I'll ask for a sign, and it's usually a butterfly. So the other day I was down the beach, I asked for a sign, specific sign, and I got a butterfly, but it was an actual picture of a butterfly. It was in memory of somebody that had passed, but there was a butterfly on the wall, a picture of this butterfly, and I had only just asked for this sign, and I'd never seen this before. But so people think that these signs, it might come through songs, people calling you out of the blue. They're otherwise known as synchronicities. People think they're coincidences, but they're not. They're known as synchronicities. And these are the ways in which the spirit world connects in and through to us. Once you start to notice them, and don't judge them, just observe and accept that spirit might be trying to give you a message, then you'll understand the way in which they communicate with you. So I will probably leave it there for this evening. And I'm sorry you couldn't join me live, but I thought it was important to still talk about and run this masterclass on my own. And I hope that you are feeling called to work with me through this heart and soul healing sessions. And if you are dealing with a health condition and you're feeling a bit lost as to what the answer is for you, this is definitely a way of getting clear communication as to what direction you need to take. So if you decide to sign up for 3 sessions of the Heart and Soul Healing Sessions, I do have a special gift for you guys for signing up. So you can do a one-off session and just see if it's for you. If not, if you sign up for three 90-minute sessions, you're going to get one free. Okay? Which is really good value. So it's a saving of $270 all up. So, or it's a saving of $67.50 for each session. So this price will go away within 72 hours of this evening. You will also receive I've recently designed a self-paced online course worth $97. So you will receive that for free as well if you sign up for the 3 sessions, but you'll get 4. So that is a gift for you. And that self-paced online course is yours for life. So you can do it anytime and you can redo it over and over and over. There's videos, there's audio, there's meditation. It's really everything that I've found on this healing journey to be helpful and to really make a difference when it comes to healing. So there's 21 modules and they're only short. They're sort of 3 to 5 minutes. If you wanted to do one a day, you could do that. And then, or if you wanted to do it all at once, you could do that as well. So there is me on video, there's me on audio, and then I do set little tasks if you choose to do them, some journal exercises, and trying to make a positive impact on your health. And it is holistic healing. So it's not an exercise program. It's not me saying you must do this, this, and this. It's not that. It's about you connecting in with your inner guidance again. So, but we certainly delve a lot deeper, working one-on-one with these heart and soul sessions. So, yeah. All my love, and I hope that we work together soon in the near future. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks.